swab the deck, crew.
I'm swabbing it. It needs more than a swab though. It's been a while since we've given it a good clean. We're going to have to do a bit more of a thorough clean at some point. Nice calm morning. It's been a while since we haven't had something to do and just kind of hanging out. But now we want wind so we can sail. We don't have it.
This is the Cruz. As you can see behind me, there are a ton of boats here. Way different than all of our remote anchorages we had to ourselves up in the Sea of Cortez over the summer. Kind of the peak of cruising season, so just really busy, really different than where we've been. Cruz Marina in town is just back over there. But today we are going to haul up anchor and head out to Punta Mita. And I have a friend coming to visit. We're going to hang out for a few days, get out of town, and just relax.
Yesterday was your birthday.
It was.
Big 3-0.
Uh-huh.
And you got fresh water.
A day early.
A day early.
And I got to drink it on my birthday too. And I'll get it today.
You'll get fresh water today. I can give you some water right now if you want this.
No, that's not fresh water.
Oh, I saw something jump out there.
Whale attack.
Whale attack. We're prepping up here. Hillary's got the laptop out. We're actually prepping for a live stream we're going to do today.
Yeah, obviously you can't tune in now, but be on the lookout for our next live stream.
Yeah. We try to do a live stream maybe once once a month or once every month and a half.
Once a month. Yeah.
We're going to try once a month. Well, depending on where we are.
Yep.
That noise you might be able to hear in the background, we've got the water maker running down below. We're under sail right now. We're going along about just over 3.5 knots over the ground.
Not bad for what? There's like 6 knots of wind, close hold.
And we're running the water maker with using about 33 amps right now. That's with the water maker running, with the autopilot on right now, and VHF and stuff like that. Nothing much else. The refrigerator is off because we're defrosting that today.
We are.
So we're still testing the water maker, still playing with it, trying to find that kind of optimal settings. But we're very happy with it so far. We did a little sample water.
Just had a glass of fresh made water.
That's what Hillary gets for her birthday. She gets fresh water. We're on our way out to Punta Mita today from La Cruz. So behind us here is La Cruz and the La Cruz anchorage. It's actually quite a nice little town. I can see why a lot of people stay here in the Banderas Bay area. It's a beautiful area and pretty calm conditions for the most part, yeah?
Yeah, pretty, this time of year anyway, it's pretty nice and light. So we're just gonna head out. It's at the very point, the entrance to Banderas Bay. Little town out there, get away from the craziness for a bit.
Got our newest crew members coming in right now. They're going to join us here. They're landing on our tender out there because we don't like to have helicopters near our boat.
No, we like to keep the noise away.
Look at that.
Alright, we've arrived in Punta Mita, right back there.
Punta Mita, lots of people here. This is resort town.
Yeah, just about to drop the anchor under sail. Had a really good sail, like 10 to 15 knots of wind.
Good. Awesome
sailing the whole way. Saw lots of sea life. I saw a bunch of sea turtles, a giant manta ray, like 6-8 feet across.
Helicopter's leaving.
And a poisonous sea snake right on the surface, which is really cool to see from the boat, not from the water.
Hillary's having a bit of a ladies' day today. She's on shore with her friend Drea. Cleaned up the solar panels because they needed it. They were a little bit dirty, and we're trying to get our batteries back up here after we didn't get as much sun yesterday while we're with the sails up there blocking the sun, and we ran that water maker. So if we get a bit of power today, I think we're up about 92-93%, so we might be able to run water maker again a bit today. We'll see. It's a very different place here. There is a lot of people here, and this is probably a smaller resort area. There was nothing in town last night. We found it at Punta Mita area. It seems to be like a place where everyone, I don't know, has condos and stuff, but they go into PV or Sayulita, I think, for the partying and stuff. For everything closed at 9, so there wasn't even really a restaurant open. Right here, they came in and dropped anchor behind us. They went out for their excursions they do out to the Mariettas there, and then came in here, and I guess you'd call it a booze cruise or something like that. They're still having drinks and, you know, hanging around, having a good old time. But it's a far cry from what we experienced up in Baja. This is a beautiful place. Beautiful place. You can see why people hang out here. But wow, is it is it different. There's a lot of people around and it's a bit of a party attitude. The water's not that great. It's clear water, it's green water, not that great of visibility. I'd say maybe like 10 to 15 feet. I'm just hanging out up here. I got the hammock up, which we haven't had up in a little while, so I'm just hanging in the hammock while doing a bit of the laundry, a few other projects. I think so I'm going to jump in a minute and start giving the bottom a clean because it needs it.
The following morning, we headed out for a sail. And just as we picked up anchor, we were greeted by some very playful baby humpback whales, practicing their spy hops, breaches, and tail slaps. With resorts and a mega yacht in the background, it was a strange contrast between nature and luxury here. Alright, we picked up Drea.
Hello, everybody.
In Punta Mita. She's gonna hang out for a couple days.
Yep, heading up to Sayulita.
Yeah, so we're just sailing. We just left Punta Mita and saw all the whales as we were heading out, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm. There were like 6 to 8 of them, is
Yeah.
what Ty said.
Yeah, and their babies like breaching and flopping their tails all over the place.
I was geeking out. It was amazing.
So we're just gonna head into the cruise, leave Ty there, ditch him, and we're gonna go have a little post-birthday girls weekend, or week,
Yes.
in Sayulita.
We made the track
Long walk up the hill.
with suitcases, but we did it.
We are in Sayulita now. Came up and had a little girls weekend.
Yes, we used to work together in the airlines, so this is the first time that we've been able to travel together since Hillary's taken off.
Yeah, and when I met Drea, when we were working at the airport, we traveled the world together.
Yes.
Before the sailboat.
Yes.
And had an awesome time. And now she came down and visited me. And this is my first time away from Ty in a year and a half. A kind of hippie surf town, Sayulita was so different than anywhere that we visited by boat. It was definitely a cool vacation spot. It just felt so strange for me to be on vacation. Oh, little baby horse.
So we're staying up in the hills in Sayulita, and then on this trip we've basically just woken up, gone to breakfast, gone to the beach, ate, drank, repeat.
Pretty chill, nice little vacation for me even. The main attraction in Sayulita is the beach and the surf. And with a big swell forecasted to roll in, all of the surfers were out trying to catch some waves.
Sayulita's awesome.
Yeah, cute little town. Touristy, but not crazy like Puerto Vallarta. A very quaint little like hippie backpacker town.
Mm-hmm. And then I have to leave tonight.
Oh, back to the boat for me.
Laurie's hard at work on the video. Take you guys upstairs here. Alright, so where we're at, we're still in the Cruz. We're out in the anchorage here. Got a few things going on that I've been working on. One was, for a while actually, we've been trying to get this dive compressor working right. So you can see the home where it lives now. Look at that. We run the air filter, or the intake air, I guess, up the halyard here. Got a tank over here filling up. We had a problem where we couldn't get that choke all the way open. I've been playing with that carburetor forever. Pulled it apart again today, noticed that actually one of the, not the idle pins, I'm not sure, I forget what it is, like a little restrictor pin at the back of the carburetor was sheared off. But that wasn't the issue. I think there's still another issue in the carburetor there somewhere, one of the pins. I'm gonna need to find like a full breakdown manual of the carburetor for that 160 so I can kind of go through it piece by piece. So I kept that for now, but this is the new one we put on. Brian, one of our awesome patrons, he sent it to us when we were up in Seattle. Bloody godsend, replaced that today, and now it's working like a bloody champ, so great on you, mate. Other one we've always been struggling with here is our little outboard motor. We don't really use much. When I fixed it a couple of weeks ago, it revs crazy high, like super high idle. I think I might have put one of the pins back in wrong or something. So I'm gonna play with that right now too before the sun goes down. Dolphin! Dolphini! The booby. Fly away, booby. Punta Mita. Punta Mita?
That way!
Punta Mita.
Punta Mita. We are headed back out to Punta Mita and get back out of town for a bit. We're making some water on the way, and we've been watching these dolphins do these crazy jumps. They look like SeaWorld style jumps, so they get like 6-8 feet out of the water. Pretty cool to watch. Boobies all around, but we haven't caught any fish, which is a bummer. It's been a long time since we've caught a fish. So fingers crossed for this sail, but we're going pretty slow. Spinnaker's up, but there's only like 5 to 6 knots of wind. See if we get in before dark.
Couple of final modifications on our water maker setup. It's where our pre-filter's installed inside our cupboard, and it actually pulled right out here when it was being tightened. So I'm going to put a little bit of like a backing plate on it here just to strengthen it a bit. Came up on deck and got to use my power tools. So
What a cool, beautiful sunset back there. It's been a really kind of cloudy, stormy day all day today. Good day to get work done on the boat, but it actually rained and it's sprinkling right now, and gorgeous, gorgeous sunset back there.
less than a week. We're going to head out around there, right? Our plan right now is on Sunday to head out around that point back to Isabella. We'll have our crew member down here. Yeah. We'll head out of here to Isabella, and then from Isabella, after a couple of days, we'll head all the way out around Cabo and then back up to Magdalena Bay. We had so many people write to us and say they wanted to come on as crew. So many of them were great candidates. We really wanted to take everyone. We had a video chat with a few people and really loved it, every one of them. In the end though, only one person could come down at this time, but we had such a great response, I think we're gonna do it again in the future. Hey guys, that's all for this time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check us out on Patreon and on our website if you want to support us to keep making these videos. Don't forget to leave us a comment down below.
And give us a thumbs up. Until next time, adios.
Cheers, guys, from Punta Mita. We're out. Hi.
Hi.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I hope I did okay to supplement that.
Wait,
that sounds really bad.
You love those tools. I like that you have the headlamp on outside here. It's good.
It's very bright right now.
It's a cloudy day, so you need extra light.
I don't know. Adios.